So technical difficulties. I didn't mean to do that, but we're back. We're back. All right, so let's get this thing started. But um, not me do that, but it's okay. I'm here. So, all right. Sorry about that. I thought I had everything off. Yeah. Man, a lot of people release Carlito. Uh, freaking But we're live. All right, so we fixed. We didn't start the game, so that's probably a good thing. So we're live. We're gonna get started. Before I do that, all right. All right, so yeah, Carlia got released. Oh, man, damn, wasn't the worst weekend. I had to deal with it. It was a bombing, but it wasn't down at South Point Mall. It was a joke. It was an empty box, but we still got kicked out. So because of safety procedures. Thanks a lot. I hope they had their fun, but it's not. But other than that, let's go play some college football. Meet me Madden. See how I feel.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule.
Going inside run here.
Third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it here. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work, are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it.
Muscles across the
All right, let's go. Let's go.
UNC.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being
We will probably play Madden, so don't worry, guys.
A little bit soft up front, and it cost you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about.
All right, we're going to run that.
It really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone.
Strong run. We're going to have to go a strong power run.
Again, he makes it second medium. Takes the handoff again. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. And the Tar Heels are going to cash in this red zone trip. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And there's the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the Tar Heels will crank up the tempo. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now.
All right.
First down and goal right there.
We're going to hit that run. We're going to pound that ball right here.
They'll try to run this one in. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Defense clearly setting up the stuff to run here. Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more.
Catch
we need it.
in the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there.
Let's go.
All around, offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Solid run. They'll bring him down to the 28-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns around and
Sorry about
the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss.
Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And it's North Carolina.
Yeah, let's go.
And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both
All right, we rush like
to get a step closer to a national championship. The crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Let's give it to the back again.
Oh, let's go.
Runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here?
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. He'll take a deep shot here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips them.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. That sack sets up an important third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings
All right,
fourth down.
here.
And the Tar Heels will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. The ball will be down at the... And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And here comes a deep shot. And the ball is picked off. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty.
All right.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. important second down play coming up.
Chris, it's the consistency
All right, we
of
go.
this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. They're going to run it here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Tar Heels looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice.
Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Oh, thank God.
No answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Ow. Too hot.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it in.
On the junior, gets home making a sack there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team onto the field. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
All right.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
All right, let's go. Corner route. Let's go.
Touchdown, UNC.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star.
Trying to cream this team.
When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. The pass rush closing in. Running back has it on a screen now. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Here's the target, and it's complete.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The completion sets up a second down play. And now the handoff. Oh, what a move. Tackle, but first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game.
Trying to milk that clock. So
Right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. First down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that previous play. Jukes to get freed. And he's brought down, but not...
damn, he got hurt.
That's first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. And the Tar Heels come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown,
all right, let's go.
North Carolina. And the route is on. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
start. Okay.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Extending the play now. Gets loose on the scramble. Picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down. And the Tar Heels are going to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes the handoff. Makes a nice move there. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and offense. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look.
Short.
He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned.
Oh, wait.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the touchdown. Tar
All right,
Heels.
let's go.
And the beatdown continues.
All right.
Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
All right.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first
Damn,
down.
I'm trying to move around.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now on the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
The gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. And the Tar Heels will have to punt this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. First down and 10 now. Handoff in a single back formation. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Oh, that one's picked off. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Wow, a risky call by the...
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Risky.
All right.
Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Tar Heels will send the punt team onto the field. The punter under pressure. This is not a good kick. And the returner brought down. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the fair... Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. And the Tar Heels will line up to kick it away. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And the return man decides... And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. He'll take a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. A big gain, and the offense will obviously decline the penalty. And it's a bunch formation. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to throw it deep. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. Moves on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Returner decides to fair. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and
all right.
This is a
this one.
Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will
Hi, Cole.
going forward.
Yeah,
how you doing?
Pressure will grow as this team continues to win football
Just reading.
You and I have
We'll
been
be
around this team all year
right
long.
back.
I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yep. All right. All right. We're back.
Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage. And
breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Getting set. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage for a first down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up. Now they're running on the toss. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, we run that ball right now.
Running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Eludes a tackle. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Can he make it to the marker? Breaking tackles. Got space. Looking
wow, what a big run right there. Wow, what a touchdown. Wow.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big.
Let's go, Ramsey.
And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the Tar Heels hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Oh, sorry, man, fly.
We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
Yeah, we're flying here.
Over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
What run? I didn't pass the ball yet.
They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play.
That's bull crap, Rob.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Takes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. There's a first and 10 play. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Gets some space around the 30. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. And the Tar Heels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The back's got it on the pitch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. He cannot escape defense with a sack.
Sack here.
Quarterback, in my opinion, he's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
Well,
Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points
we
on the
got.
board.
Man, no. Ramsey doing the Hulk Hogan. That's incredible.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play.
That's bull crap.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Tar Heels looking to run some tempo here. The tailback's got it again. Oh, look at the quick cut. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. We've reached the end of 1. And
Man, we got
to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
With the catch, it's Torres.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the Tar Heels looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal.
Every now and then, we see a really good run.
He's close to the goal line, and the football comes
Oh,
out.
wow, we got the ball back.
And he will score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Chris, that's a free ball. Anybody can jump on that. The offense, presence of mind to see it and get on top of that. That's going to be a touchdown. What a play.
Ooh, that was interesting.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. Completion good for first down for this offense. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Now pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Just trucks the man. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to fourth down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And that's a solid return after the interception. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Toss play to the running back going left. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Yeah.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball. If this one was an interception, he better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a long. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught out of the 15. And he takes it all the way to the end.
All right, we took it to the house. Let's go.
Tar Heels. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got to nice screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And it's good for a first down to the 36. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll toss it to the back. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. And the Tar Heels are looking to keep this drive going. He'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Damn it.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. After a short return, he's tackled. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team on the field now. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Tar Heels will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just from 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. And the Tar Heels bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's the fair catch by the returner. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And they heave it deep downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
Ooh, it got it.
Made the defense look slow that time.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football game.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Off target with the throw. Incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here?
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So an important 3rd down play coming up. A field goal try here would be from 60. There's the handoff. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And the Tar Heels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Coming up, second down and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Touchdown, UNC. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting
what pass in
instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Okay.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Trying to build on beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Running back grabs it on a screen. The tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. And he's got it again. Good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Will he score here? Touchdown, North Carolina. Still no answer for the defense.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Man, wild run.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Hand off to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. He'll toss it to the back. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
And that here.
Let's
go.
Be stopped. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We got the Orange Bowl trophy. Free touchdown. Wow. And combined 300 yards. Okay. Well, I'm in a different league, so guys, so just made that one, so all right. All right.
At Minnesota, they have everything from a Heisman to a Nagurski in their rich legacy, and today in Minneapolis, the Golden Gophers hope to add another memorable chapter. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of
for a bit.
From the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports. First down here for the offense. They'll give it to the back. Can't get him to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Give to the running back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with a transfer.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else, and I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, looking at a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Tar Heels have this offense rolling. On the ground, it's Barlow. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Couldn't connect on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. Feeling some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Incomplete in the defense. The offense set for a 1st down play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Caught over the middle, it's Hamilton. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little.
And the ball is picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. Touchdown. 1st down for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he reels it in inside the 30. And he motors into the end zone.
Oh, that was quick.
Touchdown,
What a touchdown.
UNC.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell a quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Chris Hampton? Oh, wow.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Snagged in the middle, it's Hamilton. They get him down after he makes the catch.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. He now has 62 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. One of the offshoots of expansion, particularly in the Big Ten, was how viable could the ACC remain, and it just sort of ramps up the stakes when they meet on the field.
Yeah, I think all of this conference realignment, all the money talk, the loss of rivalries, but it's the haves and the have-nots. And let's be honest, the SEC and the Big Ten are the big two gorillas, right? Anytime you can make a statement or dent these two big powerhouse conferences, go do it.
I think the ACC, too, is going to play with a chip on his shoulder. Back in conference realignment, it was the best 4 programs from the Pac-12, but all chose the Big Ten and not the ACC, so this one will be interesting.
All right.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. The give to the tailback. Running with power.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
And he breaks. Headed to the end zone.
Ooh, wow, big run here.
He's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
We know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting the long touchdown run.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They are trailing by... Oh, look out, there he goes! Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. It just seems like those lights are shining a little brighter on him tonight. What a performance.
Nothing to do. There's no way to stop this guy. Now he shows you this. I mean, look at the layout and the body control to be able to catch it. I got a feeling that's not the last time he'll make a catch tonight, Reese.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got his man.
All right, we got it here. Wow.
North Carolina made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
The incompletion on first down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. This time he's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. And the Tar Heels have moved it inside the 20. He's got his man. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Quick toss.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
It's in. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Shakes off the tackler. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Oh, wow.
The give to the back. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Now the toss. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Looking for space. It's Hampton. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry.
Goodness That is the way you blow up a play quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire caused a wreck that had to be a blown assignment. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Finds his big tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Oh, got it. What a touchdown.
And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
They're strong, and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're sprawl. There's such big jumpers in the middle where they just block out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Johnson looking to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll put that return to a stop. Line gets set, 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the defense gets to the quarterback. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. That defensive end came off the ball with one goal in mind, and he was headed for the quarterback.
When you get off that fast and you're already on an edge as a 4-3 defensive end, a lot of times all you got to do is win with your hands, and you can get to the quarterback. Nice job rushing the passer. Nice technique. Nice job working around the corner. And nice job getting that quarterback and getting the sack.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The offense batting .500 on 4th down. They're 2 for 4 so far. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? He's going to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is under. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good... The North Carolina offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. Leaves it with the back. The Tar Heels get enough for the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play.
And he'll pull it in inside the 20.
Oh, got it.
Down Tar Heels. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Looking for a crease, it's Hampton. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll leave it with him. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He'll keep it on the sneak. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He tries to take the top off. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Oh, man, thought he had the interception, but the official rules gained too much of an advantage, so wave off the turnover, give up the yardage, it'll be 1st down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. On the move, it's Barlow. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. The give to the back. Open space at the 25. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. The Tar Heels are in the red zone. Right back to the well. Strikes the blow. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
The two things you're thinking about here offensively is, one, you want to take as much time off the clock. But two, you really want to score another.
Into the end zone he goes.
All right.
Touchdown,
Let's go.
North Carolina.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. And the Tar Heels will try to run out the clock in the final minute. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Leaves it with the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still a modest gain.
All right.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College.
All right, good win. See it. Oh, well, yeah, we're down here. I too, I would still win the game. $300 yards? Okay. Receiving Hampton. Okay, he's a beast. I thought he was leaving. No, that's good. Alright, be right back. Oh, okay. There is another game here.
Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Keenan Memorial Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And basketball may be in the blood, but but football is certainly in the soul. Today's matchup, a battle in the old North State, a contest between a pair of teams from the state of North Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Takes the handoff. It's Hampton. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. The Tar Heels get the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll run the option. He'll toss it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the option. He'll toss it. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The give on 4th down. The Tar Heels brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
He'll toss it. And into the end zone. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in.
Oh, we got it.
Score. Touchdown, UNC.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. Gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. And the Tar Heels are on the move. They go to the ground. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Hampton. Oh, what a move. At the 40, there he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
What a snag by the defense. Not much of a chance on the... They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Getting some heat. Oh, that's going to be a safety. Offense set on 1st down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Well, this quarterback is going to have to be precise with his timing and his accuracy. He's already thrown a pick. That one got swatted away, guys. We're only in the 1st quarter. These windows are tiny to throw into.
Picked off. Looking for more room. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Charlotte. North Carolina
It'll be
has
fine.
it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Johnson wants to throw it. Got his man quickly.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Not much of a chance. First down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Going for the big play. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And they capitalize not. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Motion from the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. They're setting up the screen. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Shoots it to the left. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And they'll... The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake. And he's thrown another interception. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He'll start this drive firing. Gonna take a shot. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Johnson looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. And the Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires a bullet out.
I'm not losing like this. All right, sorry about that. Let's just stick with the run. All right.
In Chapel Hill, they love to say it. The offense set for a first down play. On the move, it's Hampton. Showing off the arms. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. The ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Charlotte's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Hamilton. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. First down here for the offense. The give to the left side. They get him after he picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16.
This running back just doesn't go down easily. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him. And just, you know what? Let his talent do the rest.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives.
Intercepted. Got some room to run. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And he has... The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is...
And it's caught inside the 30. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Quick toss.
All right, we got it. Let's go.
Take it to the house. Touchdown, UNC.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Johnson wants to throw it. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
Damn it. By 2.
He's at the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. He took that baby all the way to the house. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so quick to send the offense back out. Here's the handoff. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Second and very short here for the offense. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on first down.
I keep running that ball.
Now on the option. He'll pitch it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Tackle is made after a pickup of 6 down to the 19-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the Tar Heels have it with a first and 10. To the ground with the back. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
The Tar Heels will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Pushes for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with it. And he's got it!
All right, got it. Let's go.
And nice job by this offense. Second and goal from the 1-yard line. The whole playbook's open. Great job by the QB, seeing it immediately. Getting the football out of his hands, hitting his receiver, getting 6 points.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Using his legs, it's Hampton. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. We've played one before we move on.
All right, we run the ball.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He's got it again. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here?
All right.
Find something. The defense.
We getting there. We just
create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Short throw to the sideline is caught. He's out of bounds, and they'll move the chains for the first down.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation of what play to dial up.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? Now, that's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over a hundo on the game, but his defense is definitely more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
Right down the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap.
And they get to him and... The offense lining up for a first down play. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Looking for room, it's Hampton. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Johnson looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Oh, wow.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. On the option. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Grab behind the line. It's Hamilton. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work.
All right, we're going to run the ball.
The option look. The pitch. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like
we ran the ball a lot here.
Another good run. Another good run. Another good run. over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Johnson wants to throw it. Working that left side now.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Runs for the tackle. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's right on target. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option.
Okay, we got it. Let's go.
Touchdown, UNC! Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I'll tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they wanted. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Looking to take a shot. Got it. They will
Oh,
score.
wow.
Touchdown, North Carolina.
Good job, Hampton.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious
Wow.
this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
This
See if I can
one's
score
in the
one more
half. Here's the
before it.
question, how aggressive will the play calling be? Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got an open man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the right. Got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, 1st and goal with the 1. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is.
Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got him downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hampton. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile.
Okay, we got.
Down UNC, and the stomping has commenced.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scary.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll try the run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Right back to it. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. The Tar Heels have taken it inside the 20. Running the red zone, it's Barlow. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run.
All right, let's go.
Touchdown, North Carolina! And the pummeling has started.
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Makes the grab.
All right, let's go.
Touchdown, Tar Heels. And the route is on. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Give to the running back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And the Tar Heels are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
Well, this defense is on its heels right now, especially trying to stop the run. They're just not being physical enough. They give up another run right there for a 1st down. Someone's going to have to step up and make it.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. It's complete on the right side. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Ooh, wow. We ain't losing no close to Carolina, so.
Or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Sends it downfield. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Hit as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Looking left. He makes a catch. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And you gotta wonder if this offense is trying to run the score up, because they're blowing this team out. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots. They're gonna play until this clock reads all zeros.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him, and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline saying, give me the ball, I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team. And he comes through big time.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys.
Touchdown, UNC! And the punishment has been extended.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to...
Oh, that was a good touchdown right there. Wow.
Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
On third down, going up top. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Now on first down from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This offense has a second down play. Off the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. A third and long coming up here. Johnson looking to throw. It's complete to the right. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Quickly complete. Headed to the end zone.
Oh, you got it. Oh, wow.
Carolina. And the beatdown has ensued.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out.
His rushing yards are great,
and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of the Sports
Good job, Wyatt. Okay, I had 68 completions, 1 interception, but 200. Damn. Average 10 yards. But, oh yeah. We're rushing, okay. $220. Alright, now let's see. I got one more. Okay. It's time to move on to Madden. Bonus coverage. Alright. Sorry about that. back on. So we're going to play some Madden. I got Mostert now. Okay. Okay.
On first down, they'll run. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back to the well again. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
He'll get this to Tucker. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Smith. Brought in close to the 8. And he drives this forward to the 6. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got 2nd and goal. All right, Brock, getting a look now at their draft class from this year. And some haters on the outside for this class. But I know inside the building, they're real excited about this group.
You know, one thing, Kate, I've learned, meeting scouts out on the road, especially on the college level, I'll talk to them, they'll say...
And he gets in. Touchdown.
All right.
The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series.
Oh, a touchdown by Genty.
Down that defense as they march their way to the end zone.
That's
It took
Genty,
a whole
man. The
bunch of that
beast.
opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence.
They'll run here on first down. And not much. He maybe got a few across the 30 to about the 32. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Another carry for him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. First down, and they go right back to him. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Give now to the running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down. Pressure comes. Smith. Complete here to Bowers. And he's in.
Oh, we got it. Let's go.
The Raiders break the tie here in the first. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home. Plowing up the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Right up the gut. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Going to the ground again on first. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard most. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Hand off to the back. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one. First and 10 now from the 30. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football.
Okay, we good.
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Throwing now off play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Offense set for a first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Has it down close.
Oh, got it. Let's go.
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Adding adding some insult to injury there. Not only did they jump, but they still gave up a lengthy run, even with the head start, as this one's declined. He hands it off. Jukes one defender, and he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome and given them a spark they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it. When you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, gonna pay.
Has a hole left, room to run. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders now lead by 10. It's what every
Good job, Genty.
scores a touchdown
Genty's
wants
doing
to
his
do,
thing.
Brock. He wants to get right back
Ran the
there
ball
and put
so
another
fast.
6 on the board. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the give. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. There's the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they have ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. And he has just earned something most running backs are never lucky enough to even approach. This is now a 200-yard showing for him on the ground. They hand this one off. And they'll stop him, but not until he has a nice little gain down to the 32. 2nd and 3 now. Going ground here. Good running here. He's across the 15.
Oh, that was easy.
And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Yes, it was.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points.
That penalty is declined.
He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Trying the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now it's a bootleg for him. He's got... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Throwing off the play fake here. Stays in the... Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone. And the coverage team is there as he fields it. Almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Call that a punt of 46. First and 10 now from the 30. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Gets everything he has under this throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Nearly an interception on that play, and it's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. They're going play action. He's going deep this time. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So here comes the kicking unit. I cannot believe they're going to try for this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
I know.
We're still waiting to see the first 70-yard field goal in NFL history after that kick. And I tend to think we're still going to be watching for years.
On first down, they'll run. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Back to the well again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They give it to him again. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a first down, so they're going to happily let it stand. Running it after the penalty. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. Smith setting the throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll try and punch it in. Goes up and over.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more. First and 10 now from the 30. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Raiders first. Another carry for him. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And this one does not go far. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. They just get the play off. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the third quarter.
All right.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. This... No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Smith working quickly here. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send a man in motion. From the gun, Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. They go play action here. And it's going to be incomplete. Smith on 1st down. Hits him on the in route. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Derwin James picks it. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Looking to throw, Smith. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pressure comes, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. You've got a man in motion. Smith on 4th down. No place to go. They get it. First and 10 now from the 30. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Smith to the air now. Finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Raiders trailing by 5. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. They'll run now on 2nd down. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game.
Oh, that was... Whoa. Man, damn. That's clutch.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders.
Wow.
And this isn't just any
We had to finish them off here.
They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on that great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
All right, Herbert, 42. Smith, 197. The Long's 25. Genty, 390. Long as it. Genty's like 42. Tucker, what? All right, now let's go check back. Oh, I thought it was this close. Call a day. Wait.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. In that center stage, it's the Raiders' speedy running back. Your standard at running back this.
Hand off to the back. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Second down now, 7 to go.
Oh, good here.
Here's the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go. We're going to look now, Brock, at their picks from this year's draft. A group that they've been more than willing to say they are very excited about bringing in.
Well, lots of folks on the media side, and frankly, other NFL front offices, Kate, have talked about the steals in this class. Some guys who should have gone much, much earlier than where they ended up going. This is a group that, if everything works out, could provide a lot more value than the picks that were spent on them.
Right up the gut. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. The give here on second. Works his way to the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. Trying to work quickly now. Plowing up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Offense working quickly. Give now to the running back. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He hands it off. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The handoff on third and short.
Wait.
To move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to. That first down right there.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Goes up and over for the touchdown.
Oh, we got it. Let's go.
The Raiders finish off their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone. They're out and set, first and 10. There's the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. First and 10 from the 41. They give it to him again. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that, with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row. Peyton ran the same play.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Roquan Smith. First and 10 now from the 30. Throw wheeled in by Thomas. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They go play action. Here's Smith. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Smith working quickly here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. Trying the handoff. And they take him down right along the 30. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. On first down, they'll run. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
That one's complete over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense in the hurry up now. First down, Smith to throw. He brings it in.
Yep, we got it.
Touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play.
Is it Thomas Jr.?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the give. This is ahead for about 5. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Man, he's been having a great first half. Really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. And you get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
And he's tackled with markers down. This one should
That's
be
on defense. Wow.
So even with the head start being offsides, they give up the home run swing as the offense quickly declines that penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They hand this one off. And this player reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Going ground here. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an
It's offside again. Let's go.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down. Back to the air. It's Smith. Looking right, and he finds him. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And again, it's Smith. He's got it.
All right, we got here.
Touchdown. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they
Man, Brock
extend
Bowers
their
is a
lead.
beast.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
First and 10 now from the 30. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Complete here to Bowers. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
He's got it over the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Smith on third and short. That one's complete, right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. He's trying to push the field. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And they're... First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
He lets one fly deep downfield.
Ah!
They get him yet again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are going to have it. Yeah. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Caught at the 20-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The drive picks up here, first and 10. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Yep, 5 yards.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. They'll run here following the penalty. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. They'll run now on second down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here's the give on third and short. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times.
In soccer, that's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Now a big 2-point try coming for these Raiders. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys.
We had to go
whether
for
he's
it.
designed
Here.
to read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why?
Okay, time to milk some clock.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he found some running room for a nice gain. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down, and they go right back to him. Another big rip for him. And he's across for the touchdown, and that flag is not going to stop this celebration.
No, it won't. We've Mostert now. That's a climb, buddy.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Hand off to the back. Juke the defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Time to move.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Raiders leading by 5. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Plowing up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Special teams staying on the sideline. They're going for this on 4th. He'll throw it. Got a man. Bowers has it.
Alright, we got the game in the bag.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Running this one left. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock.
Oh,
big one
that was too
that
easy.
puts them up here, 2
Maybe I shouldn't.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Man, awesome game by Genty.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road so far this season as they improve to 2-0.
See, that was it.
So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off.
Alright,
We'll see you
Genty
next time.
ran like hell.
Winners, as we say so long from Baltimore.
Here's stats. Look at the tape. Lamar Jackson completed was 27. The longest was 7. Well, we had 10. Most are like 40, but as long as like 54. But 4 touchdowns. Lamar won. Yeah, he ran the ball. Passing. Oh, that's really not true. Well, damn. So, let's see.